Welcome into sports, everybody. I'm Paul Vizella. Your favorite NFL teams were back in action today. The Cardinals and Chargers have had extremely similar starts to the season, and both are looking to right the ship after tough back-to-back losses. Let's dive into the action. The Cardinals had to travel to Indianapolis to get back on the winning track, and they would do so without an injured Kyler Murray. The Colts managed to piece together a trip to the red zone on their first drive. Daniel Jones drops back to pass and finds a wide-open Tyler Warren for a score. It's the rookie's tight end's second touchdown of the season, but the Cardinals answered back later in the quarter, and on 3rd and goal, it's running back Bam Knight driving his way into the end zone. 14-10 Colts now in the third quarter, but it's Jacoby Brissett faking the handoff and lobbing it up to Trey McBride for the lead. And here's McBride telling his friend Zaire Franklin, good job in coverage. Cardinals with the ball late and a chance to take a lead. Brissett finds Greg Dortch across the middle of the field, and he turns across the plane for 6, but Indianapolis would have no problem driving down the field, and on the 6th play of the drive, Jones finds Jeter Downs in the back of the end zone. Arizona once again takes the lead with a field goal, but the Colts have the final word with a Jonathan Taylor touchdown here. The Cardinals drop their 3rd consecutive game, this time losing 31-27. They take on the Green Bay Packers at home next weekend. Over to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins played host to the Los Angeles Chargers. Not even a minute into action, Tagovailoa looks, fires, and Jalen Waddle lays the ball into the hands of Tony Jefferson, and the Chargers take possession. Los Angeles now up 3-0, but not for much longer as Devon Achane hits a wide-open hole, breaks a run down the sideline, and no one is catching this speedster. His 49-yard run gives the Dolphins the advantage. We head to the third quarter with the Chargers trailing 13-9. Herbert going through his progressions. He doesn't like what he sees, so he escapes the pocket and throws to connect with Ladd McConkey for a touchdown. Just a few ticks of the clock later, Dolphins looking to attack through the air, but Benjamin St. Just has other plans and cuts off the pass for another interception. However, the Dolphins had an answer, and that would be Tagovailoa looking, firing to Darren Waller, and he's left wide open in the corner of the end zone to give the Dolphins a lead with under a minute to go. And in miraculous fashion, however, Los Angeles strung together a couple of big-time plays, and Cameron Dicker puts this kick through the uprights to give the Chargers a much-needed 29-27 win to keep pace in the AFC. With that being said, that's all the time we have in sports.